Activists made emotional appeals at the United Nations this week to protect Afghan girls' education as schools have remained shut for them in Afghanistan for over a year now. The Taliban has said they are working on a way to open them again in accordance with their interpretation of Islamic law.
While pleading with world leaders at the United Nations to protect the education and rights of women in Afghanistan, a year after the Taliban took over, 20-year-old Somaya Faruqi, activist and former captain of the Afghan girls robotics team, got teary-eyed. Faruqi, who now attends college in the US, left Afghanistan in August last year when the Islamist Taliban seized power and the international forces withdrew after a 20-year war. She urged world leaders to unite and demand the reopening of girls' schools that have remained shut for over a year now and protection of girls' and women's rights.
This week, you are all here to propose solutions to transform education to all. But you must not forget those who left behind, those who are not lucky enough to be at school at all. Show your solidarity with me and millions of Afghan girls.
Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai, who was shot by a Taliban gunman in Pakistan as she left school in 2012, also chided leaders at the UN event for lack of action. In March, the Taliban made a U-turn on a promise to open girls' high schools, and thousands of women have been pushed out of the workforce because of tighter restrictions and Afghanistan's economic crisis. On Tuesday, the Taliban announced a major cabinet reshuffle, as part of which acting Education Minister Nurullah Munir would be replaced in the role by the head of Kandahar's Provincial Council, Maulvi Habibullah Agha, a spokesperson informed. No reason was, however, given for the reshuffle. The Taliban say that since March they have been working on a way of opening girls' high schools in accordance with their interpretation of Islamic law.